Signal. Hey, everybody out there in Spreaker. We're going to do a special broadcast tonight. It's 16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No buzzers or whistles or funny noises or sounds. We got all that out of us to the week. Didn't quite have the momentum today to do what we wanted to do. I got to sneeze. Is there a pause button? I do apologize for that. Am I actually getting any signal here? Check. Can you hear me? I think I'm still coming through. Whether I got this up or down, I believe I'm still got that going too. We'll take it back up. I'm not sure how that affects it. Don't have all the funny sounds over here. Like I said, the buzzers, the whistles, and things of that nature. So we got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. Tomorrow morning we're getting up 8 a.m. for whatever reason. I don't know. I could possibly do the same video right now, but it's just not going to be the same. If I could do the same video tonight as I'm going to do in the morning, I would do it tonight. So, getting ready to get our screen recording up and running. Okay. We're going to pull up this shit. I think I need some more charts here. Need another chart. There we go. We're going to look at ES Futures, what happened. And take a look at some crap. So, anyways, we're going to get the screen recording going. We're going to go live on the screen recording. Check that out as well on, what's the name of it? TechnoTwerks. Actually, leave the S off when you're on Twitter if you're checking that out as well. So, without further ado, we're going to get the recording on the screen. Gonna check, see if we got any messages coming in yet. Alright, so whatever's happening, I don't know. I got to get back on top of things. There's too many things going on right now to keep a track of everything. I'm going to go ahead and start recording, and I believe we're getting a signal. Welcome, everybody. We have been on Spreaker here just for a few minutes, 10:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gonna look at things and what could have been. I believe, is that the name of the episode tonight? We are recording. There should not be any market moving there on your screen as the markets are closed. Let's just take a look and see if that's in fact the name of the episode. It's not really important to know, but we're going to know it anyways. So yes, the week that could have been. It's the week that could have been. I appreciate you listening, getting some viewers up here on Spreaker. Check out these. It's not simulcast if it's not live. It's not simulcast if it's not live. We're looking at a trash account, paper account. We did something, went stupid, left some of these orders down here. If you remember early in the week, hit our target 3,900 and then 3,910 on the ES futures. So it exceeded the areas. Where we're looking at all the way down to 3,900. Got a base today at 3,920. As you can see, it came up and placed the base in. Kept playing with the opening price of 3,924. Got that big candle right here. That's sort of a giveaway. The 930, it bought it back up and then started getting the base at 3,923. From there, just sort of kept going. Back to 35. Got that final push off 35. Started getting these ghost candles that just come out of nowhere. Normal, that's a little abnormal, but ghost candle. And it came back through here, and this is where the short side thought they had it. And we had some trades on there, and we got hammered just because it's paper, and we did not care, and we were busy working, doing something else. And it was just a video game that we got stuck in today, 3940. Didn't have appropriate time to really manage anything anyways. So 3940 came up here, ghost candle. You start getting these ghost candles, you're going to start having to pay attention to these. Ghost candle 1, ghost candle 2. That ghost candle 3 didn't lead to much, but these two ghost candles, they call them ghosts because they just come out of the blue and boom. So I'm going to start naming these ghost candles. Keep a lookout for these ghost candles on the way up or the way down. You'll see some ghost candles over here on the right-hand side. This was in, I believe, was this the overnight session? what is actually going on here. That's a few days back, but you see these ghost candles like that. Sometimes they'll double pack them, and they'll pack in a opposing candle. Now you got to look for the ghost candles when they don't do that. And then they had that second ghost candle here, and it went to go up to the levels. It broke 39.50. It proceeded. It took out the previous candles, and then just made its meandered through here. This is basically the wild open, the wild from 39.57 all the way up to 72. That's just sort of wild space. It's just meandering out here. Luckily, they had that ghost candle buyer here once, twice. If they had not had this mystery ghost buyer here, it was going to flush and to close. But they had mystery ghost buyer here, ghost buyer here, ghost buyer here, and ghost buyer here. You had 4 ghost buyers. The last one settled the cash to the upside, would not let it drop down. So without further ado, the week that could have been, we are on, let's change this one here to, let's actually change the left one on Thinkorswim to purple. I don't know if I have anything on purple. We're going to go over here and see, look at calls on puts. That was on the futures index. Most likely, well, let's just take a gander here. Shall we? All right, shall we? Is that very considered? So let's take a look at the options on the futures here. They don't normally going to have as much volume as you see. You did have some open interest. So where did we close at today? That was, yeah, if you're looking up here, whoa, that's a paper account. We did some funny stuff. We'll talk about that more next time and whatnot. So I didn't really see any volume here. All the volume was right around these levels. Started getting a little volume right here. You had 500 contracts. Let's just see, for instance, I did say this was going to purple, I believe. So when you go back there and you take it and you tell it to go to purple, let's just see what happened on these options. So these were like $1.50. They went to 27, 25. So you actually could have got in that one strike. Still not a lot of volume in comparison. And I'm not sure where those spreads would have been. But you could have took these up from $1.55 today up to like $27.50. And we really just want to look at the SPY. The week that could have been, just looking at SPY. We don't have a time to go through every symbol and do an exhaustive on Apple and Tesla and whatever the case. All right, so if you're looking at today's and you were on the call side, you're on the put side, you got wiped out. You're on the call side, let's say you did the 395s, for instance, and they finished moderate price, 273,000 contracts traded on that one today. And we are going to jump right into this one as well. Got that on the purple skew. And you see today, these actually, until that move later in the day, they was meandering around 3 cents up to 13 cents. Probably the medium was about 7 to 8 cents. They got down as low as 2 cents here in the day. So even if you were short, you could have picked up those for 2 cents, and they quickly had that boost here. You had up to $1, but you had this ghost candle. If you were able to ride these out without getting scared from these 50% drop, a couple 50% drops coming in through here, if you held steady and fast, you got this ghost candle lifting off of this pink line and all the way up quickly to about 76 cents. I don't know it's going to be worth it to let these drop and settle out to try and get this boost here. If you can get this one ghost candle, that's your money. So the week that could have been is that ghost candle. And that's all I've got, because that's all I want to cover. But we did take a look. Let's look at one more thing in the week that could have been. And we're going to look at SPX. What could have happened today had you been in these calls on any of this shit today on the SPX? Let's see if we're actually going to pull up this data. I believe we should be. All right, here we go. Today's in the closing price, I believe, was $39.72.61. So if you're 39, I'm very tired. I have some coffee out here. I'm just not sure if I want to drink it. Let's drop this down to about Where's some volume trading on SPX options? You had these at the 39.50s. There's a lot of people coming in today in the 39.50s. It looks like with over 72,000 contracts traded. Open interest was previously at 39. Definitely rose to the occasion, I would imagine. Now, these went from 47 cents coming into later to the day on a Friday, and they went all the way up here to $18. It actually made a spike of 23. So you had $50 to, if you got to the top of the ghost candle, about $18 if you was able to hang in there. There was no reason to try and get any of this shit. You should have been out. If you got up through here and you got in the rise on that candle, finger out, mark it out. But that's the week that could have been. Just wanted to cover those real quick on this kind of move here. You had these ghost candles. You start getting these ghost candles. Pay attention to the direction of the ghost candles. If there's not an opposing buyer to that ghost candle, it means the opposite direction. Most likely they're going to keep going it up and try and ghost it until finally somebody is able to swing the pendulum to the other side. So lesson learned today. 39.50 it was. Ghost candle 1, ghost candle 2, ghost candle 3 showing the hands on the ghost candles. And that's all I've got here. Kept it under 9 minutes. You have a great night. Appreciate you listening and tuning in. And as always, we're going to get off the screencast first, and we're going to continue for a few minutes on the podcast. Appreciate you. You have a good night. All right, so that one is uploading. We're going to push that out here in a little bit. And believe in a little over 12 minutes, as in right now. So I'm going to get off here. That was a week that could have been. Check out the screencast if you want to see what happened. Simulated paper environment, of course, from 47 cents to $18. Could have happened. Should have happened. Maybe it did happen. It actually was live. It was real. I see volume. It was acquired. Profits were taken. And that was a legitimate trade. Till next time, you have a great night.